Hello, good day to yous, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Okay.
Here we are.
Oh,
The
what's going on?
tower in disarray. The circle nearly annihilated. Oh, it could have been much, much worse. I am glad you arrived when you did. It's almost as though the Maker himself
Dude
sent
sounds like he
you.
needs to take a nap more than I do. I'm glad I could help.
From what Gregor said, it seems that you came here seeking allies. The least we can do is help you against the Darkspawn. I would hate to survive this, only to be overcome by the Blight.
But there are so few mages left.
Do not underestimate us. Even one mage will be a great help.
Oh, you got that right.
You have my word. As first enchanter, the Circle will join the Grey Wardens in the fight.
Irving, I have a request. I seek leave to follow the Grey Warden.
Wynn, we need you here. The Circle needs you.
I appreciate the sentiment, Irving. But the Circle will do fine without me. The Circle has you. This man is brave and good, and capable of great things. If he will accept my help, I will help him accomplish his goals.
I'll be honored to have you join me, Wynn.
You were never one to stay in the tower when there was adventure to be had elsewhere.
Why stay when I can be of service elsewhere?
And I give you leave to follow the Grey Warden. But know that you always have a place here. There is much to be done here, and I
That old
must
girl's
go.
getting
You must
pretty on
forgive
in
me
years.
for
How many
not
times has
being
she left
proper
this tower, I
host.
wonder? I understand, Telemedian.
When the time comes, we will stand beside you.
If I recall, there's supposed to be a vendor in here somewhere. Yes.
You really killed all those abominations?
Unless it was a different vendor I'm thinking
I
of.
didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Hmm. I thought there was... I thought there was something I had to buy from this tower. There must be another vendor then. Well, I guess I can use this as an opportunity to sell the stuff I don't need. Longbow, goodbye. Magic staves, goodbye. I guess I don't want the acolyte staff? Yeah. I don't know if I want this dagger for Zevran, but at the same time, I don't think I'm going to be using Zevran, so... Oh, extra crit and backstab. Yeah, he might want that. Cinderfall gauntlets. Well, they're just a different variant. Yeah, I can give those to Wynn. Yeah, let's equip gear before we do anything crazy. I don't even know if either of you have fire damage. I don't think so. Does the earth... It probably does nature damage. The Apprentice Amula's fine, honestly, for what she needs. And no boots. And I'm, yeah, not allowed to change my party at this time. I thought I was able to do that once I left the tower. Well, technically I'm still in here, I guess, but... Commander, Templars... I don't see any of the mages. Are they still, like, held up a little higher or further in?
I don't know if I have the strength of another big war.
Odin saved us. Fighting the blight is the least we can do.
Couple of apprentices. Yeah, you guys aren't gonna give me anything, are you?
I dread to think of what might have become of us if you hadn't come along.
Nah.
The children are already a lot calmer.
Alright, well, I guess I got what I need from here.
When? Is this yours?
Oh, my bag of components. Thank you, dear. I was wondering where it got to.
You left it by the fire at camp.
Oh, yes, I remember now. How age creeps up on you and brings with it forgetfulness.
You're a great mage, Wen, and you're sharper and wiser than many people I know. Some young ones too.
Oh, but you should have seen me 15, 20 years ago. The fires have dimmed somewhat since then. But thank you, Liliana, for picking up after this old lady.
Shielding onto anything that Morrigan would rather have? Magic, spirit, elemental damage. Morgan's hits harder and has, I think, more spell power as well. Yeah, and radiates cold. Whatever that does. Alright, back to camp. Vin is here now. Do I have any gifts for her? Books, scrolls, and a wee bit of wine. Well, that grimoire I know is for you.
What? You found Flemeth's grimoire?
Yeah.
Ever since we discovered the condition of the Mage's Tower, I had wondered if it might be recoverable, but I had yet to speak of it to you. How fortunate that you found it on your own. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
What do you hope to find within it?
Secrets. My mother has many of them, and this tome represents the one time that they were able to get away from her. I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
She seemed to have liked that enough. Honestly, I was expecting more than an 8. Small gold bar. I think that was for somebody else. Oh, ingots. Zevran likes those. Silver chain? I think this is the kind of jewelry that Morgan likes.
A fine gift.
Plus
You
6.
have my thanks.
Sure. And Wynn will like these books.
A generous gift. Thank you ever so much.
Runestones, those are for Alistair. Finally I can get something up with him. Scrolls.
A generous gift. Thank you ever so much.
Holy symbol. Well, I know who that's for. Fortunately, she don't need it. Sun Blonde Vintage 1? Is this a wine? Sounds more like a hard liquor. Oh, and some art. I was trying to recall if there was somebody who liked paintings specifically, but doesn't look like it. Sten, you can have this painting. You like paintings, right? Yeah.
I am impressed. My thanks.
He's getting up there. And Moonless, have a beef bone. Because I have nothing else to do with it. Have a runestone.
Is that for me? Really? Wow.
Oh god, your approval's only at 29? What happened? Did you dislike me letting that woman die so much? Oh. Well, whatever. We didn't really do anything while in the Mage Tower. Get back in there. Give her some gloves.
You really killed all those... I'm sure you need supplies.
Take these bombs. I'm never gonna remember to use this. Longbow. Bolts. Magic staves. Backlight staff. I can probably get rid of this, but I'll hold on to it for a little longer. Helmets. Morgan's robes I'll hold on to for now. Apprentice cowl I think I can get rid of. I don't need that harness, I've got my cone. That is a very good war paint, I'll give that to the dog. Cold resistance, lower dexterity, meh. Electricity resistance, meh. 1 willpower, meh. Fire resistance and healing effects received, maybe. 1 armor and nature damage. 3 defense. I think I'd rather have the... I still don't know what the larger contributing factor is. Defense or armor? Spell resistance rune. Smaller spell resistance rune. Small frost rune. Small paralysis rune. Smaller slow rune. Bunch of vellum. Household accounts and expenditures over time, useful for merchants negotiating contracts and wages. Given where it's placed, it feels like another item that I can just sell for money. I guess I should go check. Has no use. Back to camp. Liliana, sure, take this symbol.
Oh, how dear.
I ain't gonna do anything with it anyway. Min, have a book.
A generous gift. Thank you ever so much.
Have a scroll.
A generous gift. Thank
Silver chain.
A fine gift. You have what? Ever? You have my thanks.
Severin. Oh god, what was it that you wanted again? Oh yes, the ingot.
I shall treasure it. Thank you.
The man likes money. Runestone.
Is that for me? Really? Wow. Wow.
Bomb. Painting.
I am impressed. My thanks.
And a couple of rocks, a couple of alcohols, and that Chantry amulet.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
So much approval. Alright, create a save.
Here I am.
Care to answer some questions?
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
Nothing more to ask him about.
Here I am. Oh, this should be good. What would you like to discuss? Here I am. I'm still thinking about it. I don't yet want the crows to actively hunt me, you see. Maybe later.
Something on your mind? Of course.
If you were raised in the Chantry, have you ever...
Never what? Had a good pair of shoes?
You know what I mean.
I'm sure I do. Have I never seen a basilisk? Ate jellied ham? Have I never licked a lamppost in winter?
Wasn't a lamppost, but I've done that last one. Now you're making fun of me.
Make fun of my comrade in arms? Perish the thought. Well, you tell me. Have you ever licked a lamppost in winter?
I've licked my share of lampposts and then some.
That's a disturbing mental image you've conjured for me right there. I myself never had the pleasure. Not that I haven't thought about it, of course. But, you know.
Is this like a Jedi Council thing where you have to abstain from worldly pleasures to remain truly neutral or something? You've never had the opportunity.
Well, living in the Chantry is it's not exactly a life for rambunctious boys. They
I guess,
raised
yeah,
me
this
to
is
be
a
gentleman.
Chantry thing and
That's
less
not
of a
so
Grey
bad,
Warden
is it?
thing. You tell me.
I've no urge to rush into anything. We may not even survive what is to come, after all. Enough. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's go.
Didn't sound very happy about that conversation, but still got approval.
Something on your mind? Of course.
What changes about you after the joining?
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
You've been a Grey Warden longer than I have.
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see."
He wouldn't tell you?
Oh, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret. It's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
Oh, I remember when I'd do that. Oh. I haven't felt anything like that.
Really? I saw you eating dinner the other day. Savage.
Yes, well,
Ah, yes, the classy camaraderie of two men traveling out in the open. I take it you were like this before the joining, then. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their...
no, I have experienced
I don't know
that
what
one.
you call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
I've had some strange dreams.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
His time has come.
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live, give or take. The Taint, it's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition.
Well then. Why my hometown specifically?
You'll always find Darkspawn down where the dwarves are. The oldest Grey Wardens head to the deep roads for one last glorious battle. Not that there's a shortage of Darkspawn during a blight, but that's the tradition. The dwarves respect us for it. And you
Probably
wondered
appreciate
why we
having
kept
less
joining
Darkspawn
the new
roaming their
recruits.
caves too.
There you have it.
Never wondered that. I understand.
You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him.
We just have to clear his name first. You will be remembered, Alistair, as will the others.
I know. Ending the Blight should make this all worthwhile, right? Something on your mind? Of course.
Hey, you willing to teach other people to be Templars yet?
Sure, I could. I could even teach you, I suppose. Anyone who's been trained as a warrior. I guess if I'm going to give up Chantry secrets, I may as well go all the way. Send whoever you want trained to me in camp, and I'll see what I can do.
Hey, nice. Save myself having to buy that from camp.
You called.
How you doing?
Speak, then.
Did something earlier about mages.
We have no mages such as you do. We have beasts in the shape of men who perform tricks.
Beasts can't do magic.
Some men act the part of beasts.
Don't you think that view's a little harsh?
As a fish stranded by the tide knows the air, or a drowning man knows the sea, so does a mage know magic.
Knowledge is not as deadly as ignorance.
Knowledge is one half of wisdom, but there are many things that can only be known too late. Arshera, are we going to fight the Darkspawn, or chatter until they grow bored and leave? Very well.
What do you mean your mages are beasts?
I misspoke. They are not beasts. Beasts learn eventually.
What's so terrible about magic?
Mages? Is there some reason you insist upon discussing this?
I'm trying to figure you out.
I applaud your attempt to pursue knowledge, irritating as it may be.
Why do you think mages are evil?
I know nothing of mages themselves, only their actions. There is no use talking of this. We should move on. Very well.
Mages aren't as dangerous as you say.
Clearly your Chantry agrees.
Not all mages turn to blood magic.
My people have a tale. An Ashkari walked among the fields once, observing the laborers at work. Flax bloomed all around him, the color of still water. The air rippled like a curtain. As he stopped to examine a blossom, a bee stung him on the hand. The Ashkari turned to a laborer for aid and noticed for the first time the heavy gloves and coat she wore. As she tended to him, the Ashkari asked them why she was dressed so in such stifling heat. To avoid your fate, she replied. But there are many thousands of bees here, the Ashkari said to her, and only one stung me. Surely your caution is unwarranted. The stinger is always a surprise, agreed the laborer. But so is the bee that simply passes one by.
But bees don't know the consequences like mages do.
It costs a bee its life to sting a man. What does it cost a mage? We should not linger here. Very well. Then I suggest we move on.
The mage discussion is over.
I am hardly surprised.
What were you quoting earlier?
The Kyun, the path to wisdom. I am not surprised you don't recognize it.
What is the Kyun exactly?
Ask a Tamasran. They know how to explain things to children. It is not for me to teach the Kyun. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. As you wish.
What a friggin' stick in the mud. Oh, but he seemed to like that. And he's even stronger now.
You called. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. I am hardly surprised.
Do you find Ferelden very strange?
To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Our farmers wish to be merchants.
I like
The merchants very well.
Yeah, I
As
had
you
that
wish.
line dialogue already.
Do you remember our discussion?
Yes, of course.
I just wanted to tell you that I thought about what you told me, and you were right. Despite what Marjolaine says, I am not like her. I know that now. I found peace in knowing the Maker, and nothing will change that. I followed you to make the world a better place, and as long as I keep that in mind, I will not fall. Sometimes, it takes another to show us the truths we hide from ourselves.
It was my pleasure.
I'm glad I left Lothering in your company. You have proven a true friend, and I thank the Maker for you. I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you? Of course.
Are you feeling better about what happened with Marjolaine?
Yes, a little better. Time heals all wounds, so they say. Scars remain, but they are just colors in the painting that is my life, no?
They add to the complexity and beauty of the piece.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. I wish things had happened differently, but knowing her and knowing me, I don't think it could have. We had good times though, and I look back on those fondly. Whatever happened after will never change the truth of the past.
She was special to you, wasn't she?
Yes, once, a long time ago. She was a worldly woman and there was so much she knew and was willing to share with me. I would have done anything for her once.
Have you felt this way about another person?
No, not yet. I have not met someone that affected me the way she did. She used to be different. Happier, I think. She loved music and had a weakness for sugary cakes. Maybe she was always lying about who she was. Or maybe she changed over the years.
Everyone changes, unfortunately.
That's what they say. And the rest of us just have to move on. And I think I have. You are how she used to be years ago. A joy to be around, a constant companion, and a listening ear in times of need.
I can only hope to one day be as special as she was to you.
My dearest one, I think that day has already come and gone. I have never regretted leaving Orlais. I do not regret any of the pain, the anger, the loneliness, because it brought me to you, and I love you. It's so wonderful to say that to someone again.
Oh, jeez.
But people are starting to look at me strangely. We will speak of this again, I promise. I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me, safer.
I know what you mean.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The Darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows.
We're all entitled to a little silliness now and then.
I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
That's what friends do. Look out for each other.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes
I'm going
I
down the
think
romance route, aren't I?
we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
Huh. Well, I haven't met the whole party yet, but Do I want to get together with Liliana? It's not a bad choice. I'm just worried how graphic it'll be. We are more than friends. I thought that was obvious.
Really? No one told me. You felt the same way and didn't do me the courtesy of informing me? You made me say all those things. Why couldn't you have said them first? Oh, you... Oh, how very awkward.
I thought you were comfortable around me.
Well, yes, but don't question me. I am a woman, and I reserve the right to be inconsistent. Oh, chivalry is so dead, making the lady spill her guts like that.
Your spilled guts make me feel loved and accepted.
Yes, I am fond of you, and I care about you. And let's go about our business before the others suspect something. The stars are out.
For once, a clear night.
It comforts me to know that the stars will remain untouched by the blight. That whatever happens down here, they will shine eternally. Their light undimmed. There is a story about that cluster of stars over there. Do you know it? Elindra and her soldier?
Can't say I've heard it.
A long time ago, there lived a fair maiden called Elindra. She had many suitors, but spurned them all, for she did not love them. One day, Elindra was sitting by her window in her father's castle, singing and dreaming, when her lovely voice caught the attention of a young soldier. Entranced by her song, the soldier drew near to Elindra's window. As their eyes met, he fell in love with her, and she with him. When Elindra told her father about the man she had chosen, he was furious, for Elindra was high-born, but her love nothing more than a common soldier. To keep them apart, he had Elindra imprisoned in the highest tower of his castle, and sent her soldier to the wars. Alas, not a month had passed before news of the soldier's death reached Elindra. Alone in her tower, Elindra wept for her love, and beseeched the gods to deliver her from this cruel world. So earnest was her plea that the gods themselves were moved. They gathered Elindra into their arms and lifted her high into the heavens, where she became a star. The gods also raised up the soul of Elindra's soldier love, and there he dwells, across the horizon from her. The band of stars between them is a river of Elindra's tears, cried for her lost love. They say that when Elindra has cried enough, she will be able to cross the river to be reunited with her soldier.
It's a beautiful story.
This story is one of my favorites. A tale of a love so great and so enduring that it defies death and moves the gods to action. Sometimes I ask myself, does such a love exist? Can it exist?
If we lose hope in love, then we are truly lost.
I never expected you to say that. It is a pleasant surprise.
I'm secretly a terrible romantic.
I have to say there is a certain severity to you. Finding a person behind that all is nice. Maybe you should let your softer side show more often. Sometimes following your heart, not your head, leads you to remarkable places. It has been some time since I left Lothering. When I stepped out of the cloister,
You have a lot to
I
say.
had no idea where my path would lead. I walked where the Maker led me, and he has rewarded me for my faith. I found you.
I'm glad your path led you here too.
You don't know how it makes me feel to hear you say that. But now it's getting late. I think I might turn in early. I can't help thinking about how soft and warm my bedroll is.
Yeah, my bedroll's looking pretty soft too. Do I invite myself in?
You're welcome to join me, of course. The Maker says we must share our blessings.
I'm not going to say no to sharing of blessings.
Good. Now come with me before I lose my patience.
Okay, clothes on. We seem to be all right. There's still a lot of touching and tossing for me, though. Alright, that was considerably more relaxed than Baldur's Gate is. Suppose that's fine. Awake already? Didn't you sleep well?
I've been up for some time, but yes, I slept very well. I've just been watching you sleep.
Creepy.
Did you know your eyelids flutter when you dream? And you have such pretty eyelashes.
My eyelashes?
Mm-hmm. They're like little butterflies. I want to catch them and keep them in a jar.
You're teasing.
Maybe. I'm so happy, blissful. I haven't slept so well since I was forced to flee from Orlais. Knowing you will be the first thing I see when I wake gives me no small amount of comfort. I feel safe in your arms. Safe, loved and accepted. This is where I belong. Thank you.
This does feel right and natural.
I suppose I should get up. We have a long day ahead of us.
Good idea. Shouldn't keep the others waiting.
I think it will be a beautiful day.
I've bedded a woman, Alistair. Aren't you proud? Now's your turn. Morrigan seems to have a little thing for you. She did make a whole doll for you. Guess I should save. That was a lot of stuff that just happened. More ways than one.
Here I am.
He'll be willing to teach me to be an assassin soon? He's at 14. Alistair's at 35, and he was, like, just willing to teach me to be a Templar.
It's been a long day. Rest would be welcome.
Are you alright?
Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken.
You are very sprightly for your age, though.
Thank you. You're very kind to say so. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time, but there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done.
Sure you'll be kicking around for years yet.
Oh, I don't know. I really don't.
It's rather defeatist.
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
Oh, there was Connor.
Ah, yes, Connor, of course. The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
But it's this knowledge that drives you to be cautious.
One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone. Replaced by madness, And there is no turning back. Or at least that's what they say.
You have doubts?
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured. Or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
If one retains one's humanity, one is not an abomination.
Yes, it is madness and cruelty that define abominations. If those are lacking, if the mage remembers the person they truly are, then they are not an abomination. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it. So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden?
Drank some blood. I was cast out to die in the deep roads, where I met Duncan.
You survived the deep roads and the darkspawn that dwell there? Truly, you were born to be a Grey Warden.
It's the hope of confronting my brother that kept me going.
Take heart, dear friend. You survived, even when you were not expected to. We do not know yet what lies in store for you, or the name you carry. It is not so bad, is it, being a Grey Warden?
Orzammar forgotten me, but I will protect her.
Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be. I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
I don't know. Does it have to mean something?
I just wanted to know what you thought being a Grey Warden was about. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
You mean to say I serve as a protector?
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men. And you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they.
I will keep that in mind.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes
That's why
that
they
he
call
is
them public
entitled to his
servants.
power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
So in a way, having power confines you.
If you live apart from others, and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome. You're quite taken with each other, aren't you?
You know about Liliana and me?
I've seen the way she looks at you, the familiarity with which you speak, how she always finds a way to place herself next to you.
She does do that, doesn't she?
It's almost too sweet for my tastes. and I'm an old lady who should be making lace hearts and fuzzy blankets with animal motifs.
I don't like the average old lady.
No, I won't be making socks with pom-poms for you anytime soon. But that's hardly my point. I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going.
Oh,
Eliana
you being a
is
doddering
remarkable
mother.
girl, sincere and guileless, and she has opened her heart to you. I would not like to see her hurt.
What about me? Not worried about me getting hurt.
I am worried about you both. There is great potential for tragedy here. Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to
I
be
mean,
selfish.
if you want a
You may be
monogamous
forced to make a choice
relationship.
between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
What am I supposed to do? Tell Eliana to go away?
You may have to save one or both of you unnecessary anguish later on.
So I should inflict pain now to avoid it later. Great logic.
I have given my advice. Do with it what you will. What's on your mind?
Wynn does not believe love can bloom on the battlefield. Just thinking about being a Grey Warden.
Is something troubling you?
Everyone expects so much from me.
No one said it would be easy. You are one of the 2 surviving Grey Wardens in Ferelden. You defend all of us, and much rests on your shoulders. It may not mean much to you, but thank you for having the courage to continue to fight.
I don't give up easily.
And that gives me hope. Have you heard much about the Grey Wardens of old?
Only what I've heard in the old tales.
It was said that watching the Wardens ride in on their white griffins was enough to rouse a weary heart.
I want a
and put the
griffin.
dance back in the step of
Where's
an
my
old man.
griffin?
The Grey Wardens were powerful, feared and respected, but they also inspired the common people. I remember a tale that was told to me many years ago.
Does the story have griffins in it?
Maker's mercy, it's like talking to a child.
I don't really care if there are griffins in it.
Yes, there are griffins in this story.
Hooray!
The Blight had ravaged the land for months, and the armies of the great kings had amassed for one last stand. As the sun burst through the clouds that boiled and churned in the dark sky above, it illuminated a vast, seething horde of Darkspawn, with the archdemon at its head. And it was then, when courage seemed to fail, and all lost to death and despair, that the Grey Wardens came. They arrived with the beating of wings like mighty war drums and stood before the armies of men.
What happened then?
The Grey Wardens, grim and fearless, marched forth, ever between the men and the encroaching Darkspawn. They formed a shield of their own bodies and held that line until the Archdemon was dead, and the last Darkspawn lay trampled in the dirt. And then, demanding neither reward nor recognition for their sacrifice, the Grey Wardens departed. When the clouds finally rolled back, and the sun shone full upon the blighted ground, the great kings knew that they had lost no men, and none of their blood had been spilled.
Nonsense. Both sides always take losses.
This is a tale about no battle the Grey Wardens have fought, and yet about them all. They have always defended us from the Darkspawn, taking losses so we do not have to. People may have forgotten over the centuries, but nothing has changed. This knowledge has been blessing and burden to Grey Warden's past, and now it shall be your blessing and your burden. What's on your mind?
Grandma here has even more to say than Liliana does, and she had hearts in her eyes. As a Grey Warden, I'll never lead a normal life, will I?
No, you won't.
I could try, but it wouldn't work.
No, it wouldn't, would it? Being a Grey Warden is in your blood now. You can't escape it. You wonder sometimes, don't you? If your life would be better if you weren't who you are.
No, I like my life.
I didn't. Not for a long time. When I was a young woman in the tower, I came to the realization that the Circle would be my life, and I would know no other. Family, love, a simple life. These were things that others took for granted, that I would never have.
Grass is always greener on the other side.
It made me very moody. All I could think of was being trapped in that tower with no way out and no end in sight. I started hating my life and myself, and one night I found myself in the tower's chapel. I was seeking refuge, maybe answers.
Did you find anything?
I must have looked tearful or made some noise, because the revered mother came out and decided to speak to me. And because I had no one else to talk to, I talked to her. I must have said many silly things, but she told me that the Maker puts us all on our paths for a reason, and fighting our intended course is what causes so much anguish.
That made you feel better?
I thought the old biddy was full of rubbish. I was 15, maybe 16, and I knew everything. So I left, but I always found my way back to that
To be a
chapel.
cringe-ass
And
teen.
as the years passed, I began to see the truth of her words. We were supposed to be polar opposites, mage and priest. But we weren't. There was much about us that was the same.
I suppose priests have to give up a lot too.
The revered mother had lived in the Chantry all her life, as I had been in the tower for all of mine. She taught me that you can find your family in the people around you, that you can love your work and find fulfillment in duty. And there is
Sounds like
joy
cope to
even
me.
in self-sacrifice. If you put others before yourself, then their well-being is yours, and their happiness is your happiness.
That doesn't sound healthy.
It isn't healthy to throw yourself at a pack of Darkspawn either in order to save the world. So I'd say you're in no position to judge. You can
That's
scream
hardly
and cry
relevant to
and
this
be angry
case.
about life as a Grey Warden. Or you can accept it and allow yourself to see the good in it. This is your choice. What's on your mind?
You feeling better?
Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today.
Let me know if there's anything I can do.
Well, thank you for your kindness, my dear. It certainly warms these rickety old bones. What's on your mind?
I'd like to ask you something about the Circle.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
How did you become a mage?
People don't become mages. They are born mages. The talent just surfaces later. But you are asking how I ended up at the Circle.
More or
I was
less.
brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. I don't remember very much. I was very young then.
How did they know?
I set a boy on fire.
Ah! Yeah, I bet he deserved it too, I said in a joking tone, hopefully.
Oh, yes, he did. He was the eldest son of the woman who took me in. I don't think he ever liked me. I didn't have a family. I never knew my real parents. My earliest memory was of hiding in a hayloft on a farm, trying to keep warm. I was found, and the farmer's wife was kind enough not to send me away. But they had children of their own, and I was never made to feel welcome. The eldest son was the worst. He was always calling me a stray, and throwing anything he could get his hands on at me. And I don't know how it happened, but one day...
Ah, the
Dursleys.
Dursleys.
On fire. Fortunately, there was a large trough nearby.
Was he seriously hurt?
I had singed his hair and eyebrows, but injured little other than his pride. Who knows what they would have done to me had he been more seriously hurt. Thankfully, all I had to endure was a few nights locked in a cold barn with a bowl of water and a crust of bread. The Templars arrived
Yeah, you're
several
lucky.
mornings later.
Some prisoners don't even receive that much. The Templars mean to you?
One of them ignored me, but the other was kind to me. He gave me sweets and even sat me on his shoulders once when I wanted to look over a high wall that ran along the road. I'll never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall of the tower. I had never seen anything so grand in my life. I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home.
It's a great story.
Well, that's about all there is to my tale. That's how I came to the Circle.
What was life like in the tower?
I would be lying if I said it was easy. First, there were rules, and we were constantly watched to make sure we behaved appropriately. Then there was the study of magic. We had to cast the spells just so, control the effects completely. A single word spoken incorrectly, a gesture out of sync, and lack of focus. And we needed to have perfect focus, or we would be in danger.
From what?
From Fade spirits. If we were careless, they would enter our minds, and we would become abominations. Without the Circle and my mentors, I would
Put
not
the
have
fear
been
of
where I
God
am
into
today.
those
And
mages.
there was joy in life at the Circle. The joys of fellowship.
If you aren't
in knowing
perfect,
that
the
you
devil
were
will
not
come for your
alone in
soul.
your struggles. In spite of everything, I was happy in the tower, and I loved it. What's on your mind? I will answer to the best of my ability.
Why didn't you want to stay at the tower?
The Circle is in good hands. Irving knows what to do, and he doesn't need me underfoot. For now, I will support those that battle the Darkspawn. I do feel I left things unfinished in Ostagar. There is so much left to do, and I would be part of it.
I'm glad for your company.
The Grey Wardens, all 2 of you, need all the help you can get. I will see this through to the bitter end, and after that, if I am still left standing, then I will return to the Circle.
I'm sure you'll be able to return, if you so choose.
Perhaps.
God, I was trying to save and I thought I might have crashed again. Just didn't get my input.
What's on your mind?
Have you changed your mind about Leliana and me?
I have watched you for a time, and perhaps I was wrong. There seems to be something special between the 2 of you. I think she feels she's truly found her place with you. That after all her wanderings, she's finally home.
Are you trying to apologize for what you said?
I think I was too harsh in my judgment before, and I am sorry.
You wanted the best for both of us.
What you have may not last forever. Death and duty may part you, but love's worthiness is not diminished because of that. I should have seen this before. Instead, you learn to cherish every precious moment that you spend together, knowing that it may be the last. And for those of us watching, well, it brings warmth to these old bones to know that something so beautiful can be found in the midst of chaos and strife. What's on your mind? It is no trouble.
How much affinity did I get with her for that? She's rising up the ranks pretty quick. We got the emissary Charon from the elves. Need anything?
We have assembled on a short schedule. Certain crafting.
The Circle of Magi stands ready to assist, Grey Warden, as do the Templars of the Chantry.
Need anything?
There are always areas to improve on, Grey Warden. The most useful for my talents are runes.
So you want crafting components, you want runes. Is there a way for me to actually give those things to you?
Of course.
Camille box the resources you have collected for your troops. Turning crafting material. Give all Elfert. Give all Deep Mushroom.
You will have the best equipped army Ferelden has ever seen.
Okay, I see. I should not have been selling runes.
You called. I am hardly surprised. Very well. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. As you wish.
Something on your mind? Of course.
What was it like to be a Grey Warden with all the others?
I didn't know them for very long. But I guess it was longer than you. You never met them all, did you? They were quite a group. Actually, they felt like an extended family, since we were all cut off from our former lives. We also laughed more than you'd think. There was this one time... Well, you probably don't want to hear stories about men you didn't know.
No, I'd like to hear about them.
There was one Grey Warden who came all the way from the Anderfells. What was his name? Gregor. He was a burly man with the biggest, fuzziest beard you've ever seen.
Bigger than mine?
Could drink? He drank all the time, but he never got drunk. Finally, we all made a pool to see just how many pints it would take to put him under the table.
Bet I could have outdrank him.
Oh, I honestly doubt it. You might have tried, but this fella had a supernatural constitution, I swear. Anyhow, we never did find out.
Expectant a constitution and nothing else.
Pint for every half pint that the rest of us drank. He was still going by the time the rest of us were passed out. I'm told that Duncan walked in later on and saw us all passed out from one end of the hall to the other, and Gregor still drinking. Duncan laughed until he nearly... Until...
I'm sorry. This must be hard for you.
Yes, I suppose so. I thought I was done with this, but it just struck me that I have nothing to remember Duncan by. Nothing at all. There's no body, not even a token of his that I could take with me. That must sound really stupid to you.
You have your memories.
I just would have liked something of his to take with me, that's all. Well, there's no use in moaning about it, is there? He's gone. Let's just...
I'm gonna have to make my way back out to that battlefield, aren't I?
I'm wondering something. I'd like to know your thoughts about some of our traveling companions. Do you mind if I ask?
What do you want to know?
I've got this nefarious plan to go around to each of them and secretly tell them all the nasty things you said. That way they'll mutiny and I shall become the group leader.
If you want to lead, all you have to do is ask.
What? Lead? Me? No leading. Bad things happen when I lead. We get lost, people die, and the next thing you know I'm stranded somewhere without any pants. Seriously though, I'm only curious. I've had enough time to form my own opinions, and I just want to see if yours are any different.
Why do you care what I think?
Why wouldn't I? Of course I care what you think. Aren't we friends?
You are capable of having your own opinion, right?
Oh, so it's like that, is it? Fine then. Have it your way. I'll just mind my business and pass the time staring at stuff. Over there.
Oh, no, come on. Tell me what it
Something
is.
on your mind? Of course.
Moment's come and gone.
Here I am.
Oregon. Being all coy over here.
I await your command. So, full of questions, are you?
I think I've already asked her this. Can you teach others to become shape changers?
Possibly, if I had the desire to. I do not.
She needs more friendly. And why not?
I was told to accompany you and to help you, and that I shall. This may extend to the teaching of my mother's skills in time. For now, I simply do not know you well enough. I promise nothing. I await your command. So, full of questions, are you? I await your command. We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as ever.
I see why she didn't like the "why are you still here" comment, because that's a prompt to potentially kick her out.
It's good to have you along on the road. There's been a battle out at Winter's Breath. Several of the Bannorn banded together and fought against Loghain's men. Maybe 1,000 on the field, all told. Tyrn Loghain won the day, it said, but there were heavy losses on both sides. It's a fight for the throne, just like in the old times. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. I'm sure you'll be pleased.
There is one other thing I should be buying here, and it's apparently anytime I unlock one of these paths, it becomes account bound, so even if I reload my save, it'll still be there.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed.
So if I just do this...
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. I'm sure you'll be...
Yep, it's not there anymore. And I still have my money. Well, that is a nice little trick to know about. Also, while I'm here, is anything for, the lady? Hand puppet sounds like it would be for Alistair. I feel like this shield is also for him. Book. I wonder if she'd also like this book. I feel like she's gonna hate this. Oh, but it's a hobble stick for the old lady. And this is either a joke on Alistair, like, oh, to protect your chastity, or Zevran, keep it in your pants. A butterfly knife, but longer.
I could get used to this.
Oh, he quite liked that. Doesn't want the shield, though.
Oh, what are you thinking, honestly?
Oh, she doesn't want that.
Great.
He doesn't want that either.
You and your friends are formidable folk.
Hand puppet. Is that shield meant to be for someone else? Have a silly little puppet.
I could get used to this, you know.
Something you need? I'm sure.
And get it out of here.
Something on your mind? Of course. Such as they are. About something on your mind?
Maybe some different paint. Just white? Oh yeah, I'll take 30% physical resist. That seems pretty strong.
You and your friends are formidable.
enchantment?
Beastman's Dagger has room for 2 slots. Well, I don't know about actually wanting to equip these runes, but it's somewhere to put them that's out of my way. Spell resistance, electricity damage, bunch of crit and backstab. More so than his current dagger has. This one also has rune slots and better damage, better crit, better armor pen. Yeah.
You and your friends are forming.
Okay, think we can save. And before we move on, I'm going to take a short break, so get up and stretch, and we will be right back. All right, we are back. And we'll just go back to the old crew.
Yes.
So we just got done with the Circle Tower, so I guess I don't need to make my way back to the docks. Frostback Mountains, Redcliffe Castle. The dude I'm looking for who has a hint about the ashes is in Sulcher's Pass, I believe. Or no, Village of Haven? No, the Soldier's Paths would be DLC stuff, so I guess it would be the Village of Haven. Well, before I do that, I guess I can make my way to Redcliffe. If I've got any quests out that way. Oh yeah, and I'm missing one of the notes in the tower. Well. Alright, I have to find a sextant. After I turn that to Denerim. Still need to do something about that Hala. Hopefully by the time I go back there I'll have some more survival. Gotta find the urn. one more scroll of banister. There's 2 more things I have to do in this damn tower. Oh, and there's mystical sites in 4 locations, including the tower? How much did I miss? I've been to the lake, I've been to Denerim, I haven't been to Frostback yet? Yeah, I've gotta deliver a notice of death to Lady in Redcliffe still. That one will just happen over time, I guess. Okay, yep. I had a couple of things to do over in Redcliffe. You're gonna take the long way around? Why?
It appears.
Oh, jeez. Why you hit so hard?
Yes, you should run while you can.
So be it.
On my way.
So many traps.
right ahead. Trap right
I
ahead.
appreciate all the extra XP. Okay. I guess this was closer. Doesn't feel like it, but meh. Nah, lady I'm looking for is probably just standing around in the inn. Couple of gossips. That bartender who's gonna go nowhere in life.
If it isn't the hero of the day, what can I get? Right, I've got...
You didn't have a bag, did you? You did not.
On my way.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
It's done.
No extra quests. None from them either.
Yes? All right, let me take a look. I feared this day would come.
I think they're all done.
Your efforts are greatly appreciated.
Boom, money. No extra quests from you.
Good to see you again.
Might have just been a short fit stop, but glad I did it, I guess. Oh, yeah, I'm really tired today. My head feels heavy. Okay, well, I did my business here, so I guess I can go to the village of Haven now.
What are you doing in Haven? There's nothing for you here.
So this is Haven?
What do you want?
Is their brother Genetivi here?
Who? Perhaps revered Father Eirik will know of whom you speak. Unfortunately, he's ministering to the villagers at the moment and cannot be disturbed.
Revered father? I've never heard of this.
It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition.
Are your traditions very different from ours?
Our ways are not the ways of the lowland cities.
Some questions about Haven.
Ask and be on your way.
How long you been here?
Haven's always been here. My family knows no other home.
Who's in charge?
Father Eirik is our spiritual leader and guide. He's in the chantry giving a sermon. You should not disturb him.
Why haven't I heard of Haven before?
We keep to ourselves. We see no need to announce our presence to the world. It's more peaceful that way.
There's gonna be a village of vampires or werewolves or cannibals or something, isn't it?
Then perhaps you should return to the lowlands.
Or just cultists. Wait, is that true? Why do you have a revered father? Priests or women?
It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition.
Have you heard of the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
The urn is nothing but a legend.
Brother TV's research suggests that it may be more.
I do not know who Brother Genetivi is or what he says. However, I'm sure people can convince themselves of anything.
And you don't know if he's come here?
No.
I'd like to explore Haven for a while.
We do not appreciate lowlanders looking about our home as though it was some sort of zoo. You may trade for supplies at the shop if you wish. Then I suggest you and your companions leave.
They are hiding something. 'Tis obvious, is it not?
Yes, of course.
They are incredibly sus here, yes.
Interesting strategy. Tell me, do you intend to keep going north until it becomes south and attack the Archdemon from the rear?
What are you talking about?
The Archdemon is our goal, and we are heading away from it to find the charred remnants of a dead woman. I will not simply follow in your shadow as you run from battle.
I'm not running, Sten.
No, you're not. I'm taking command.
You think anyone will follow you?
We'll find out, won't we? Defend yourself, Warden.
The fuck, Sten?
I was wrong. You are strong enough. What now?
That's up to you.
Lead. I will follow.
You need to do this often.
Come, Bonnie Lynn. Tell us where you've been. What? Who are you? You shouldn't be here.
Who are you?
I asked you first.
I'm a Grey Warden. You know what that is?
No, and I don't care neither. Lowlanders don't belong here. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Bet you're a clever boy. What do you know about Haven?
It's just Haven. Heh, you're not so bad. But you're still not supposed to be here.
It is an odd place, this Haven.
I'll do it.
Hey, more love letters. This altar appears to have been used recently. Pool of blood remains running over the sides in its dark rivulets.
I was not expecting to find something so unsettling.
That is human blood.
How do you know?
I just do. I also know that no one can lose that much blood and live.
Oh, there was something else in there.
It's done.
We have nothing you'd want. Please go.
Some more Antivan boots.
Who are you? You're not from Haven.
Can you tell me about Haven?
How would you describe the place you know only as home?
Have you seen a man called Brother Genitivi?
No, I've never heard that name.
This the shop? I'd like to trade.
I don't have much, but I suppose you can take a look.
Backpack. Oh.
What are you doing? That's private.
I'll just take a peek.
No!
Very well then. Wonder what you're hiding back there. Now, once the villagers give me more reason to attack, which I'm sure they will, I'll make my way back there. Let's back into the world.
Yes, of course. On my way.
We are blessed beyond measure. We are chosen by the holy and beloved to be her guardians. This sacred duty is given to us alone. Rejoice, my brethren, and prepare your hearts to receive her. Lift up your voices and despair not, for she will raise her faithful servants to glory when her... I understand that you are new here, but common courtesy dictates that one shouldn't interrupt. No matter. We were just about done here anyway.
But, Your Reverence, we have not completed the sacraments of the Holy Mother or sung the invocation.
Be calm, Nodda. We have an honored guest. Surely the sacraments can wait. That is all for today, my children. I shall see you tomorrow. For now, I should see to our visitor.
There's no need to end the sermon.
It is better this way. Many of the villagers are uncomfortable in the presence of strangers.
Bit of an understatement. Is there a Brother Jenny TV here?
We find outsiders disruptive. They bring others, and before long, Haven is changed. We will go to any lengths to prevent that. You understand a man's need to protect his family, don't you? Brothers, you know what must be done.
Oh boy. Alright, well you don't right away. And he's down.
Very well.
And you thought a couple of cultists could take me out for sure. Where's your great and almighty god of the deep who could actually, you know, serve a challenge?
You need me?
Any good books? Doesn't look like it. Brother Genetivi behind a secret wall.
Who are you? They sent you to finish it.
Brother Genetivi?
You're not one of them, thank the Maker.
Are you alright?
What do you think? Weeks of scant food and water, the torture. Oh, I've never felt better.
I wouldn't be this sarcastic if I needed help.
So you won't help an old man just because he's a little abrasive. I see.
Don't worry, we'll fix you up in no time.
The leg's not doing so well, and I can't feel my foot.
Morgan, can you do anything?
The leg is wounded, but that will heal in time. The foot may have to come off.
I thought you might say that. But if the foot goes, it goes. There are more important things than an old man's feet. I don't have time to rest now. I'm so close. The urn is just up that mountain.
How do you know?
My research led me to Haven, and I have heard the villagers talking. I know the urn is here. Haven lies in the shadow of the mountain that holds the urn. There is an old temple there built to protect it. The door is always locked, but I know what the key is. Eirik wears a medallion that opens the temple door.
Oh, you mean this one?
What he does with it. Yes, that is your key. Take me to the mountainside, and I will show you.
Are you sure you can make the journey?
It is not that far, and will you let me lean on you? For the urn, any pain is worth enduring.
Bruh, I might have to fight Spawn or cultists on the way there. I don't know about that. Could you answer some questions first?
All right. What is on your mind?
Hey, Dream Chaser, how's it going? Welcome back. Do you know about the knights who were sent to look for you?
Yes, of course. How could I forget? Eirik said they were ambushed, some killed, a few brought back to Haven to be questioned. He was so self-righteous about it.
Nah, I haven't done any
smug.
clips yet.
He seemed pleased that he had tortured and murdered these men.
I've been busy with a bunch of stuff. How despicable.
There's nothing I can do but pray those men have found peace. Let's just talk about something else now, shall we?
Haven. Little odd, ain't it?
Well, it wasn't exactly what I expected it to be.
Yeah, let's just go down the list. Why does it have revered fathers?
I do not know. When the Chantry was established, it was decided that only female priests would ever be ordained. It is possible that the villagers, the disciples of Andraste, predate the Chantry and so have no knowledge of the Chantry's rules.
What do you know about Haven and its people?
They call themselves the disciples of Andraste, and they are very, very devoted. One could say fanatically so. They must be here to protect the urn, but they speak of Andraste as though she was still alive.
Is that possible?
I'm old enough to know that anything is possible, child. Was there something else you wanted to discuss?
What are the villagers doing with you?
They seemed intent on finding out personal information about me, where I grew up, things like that.
Did they ask you about your search for the urn?
Oddly enough, no. I mentioned it when I got here, which was probably what got me captured, and
and then it was never mentioned again.
The ashes will cure Arl Eamon, won't they?
Cure Arl Eamon? Is the Arl sick? What happened?
He was poisoned on Logain's orders.
Logain? Why? Oh, I have been so occupied with the Anne. I've missed so much. I certainly hope the ashes will save him. The legends speak of their miraculous powers. There are many stories of pilgrims being healed, the blind seeing, and the lame dancing in joy. Perhaps it is Andraste that does this. Perhaps it is belief itself. By believing the ashes are magical, you make them so.
It is Andraste. Her compassion for others lives on.
Anyway, that can be discussed once we actually have the ashes, and the Arl is better. So run along and get that medallion then.
Is this the medallion you were talking about?
Yes, that is your key. Take me to the mountainside and I will show you. It is not that far, and will you let me lean on you? For the urn, any pain is worth enduring.
No, I think you should return to Denerim.
This has been my life's work. To have come this far, only to have to turn back, I couldn't bear it.
You cannot deny him this. We would never have found this place without him.
I'm trying to keep him alive.
I know you have his welfare at heart, but you can't dash his hopes like this. I will look after him myself. Will that satisfy you?
Better with you in the back line than with me in the front. Very well, if it means that much to you, Leliana.
Oh, thank you, my dear. You certainly know how to warm an old man's heart.
You're going to betray me at some point, and I'm never going to trust you again in future playthroughs. Let's leave now.
Ah, good. Help me up here. I'll try not to slow us down. Here we are. Give me the medallion, and let's see if I remember. Yes, you see, it can be manipulated, just like this. And there. A key to open the way.
How did you know how to do that?
There are very few keys like this left in the world, but I have seen some. When you find the right combination, it just feels right. It is hard to explain. Now, let's see if we can open this door. There should be a place to insert this. Seen this hall in all its splendor, as it was meant to be. Still, sweep away the ice and the snow, and traces of beauty remain.
You need to stay alert now, brother.
I'm sorry, what? I was a little distracted, I apologize. These carvings were created just after Andraste's death, and they may reveal things about her life that we do not yet know. I think I need more time to study these statues and carvings.
You want to stay here? Is it safe?
I could not keep up with you with my injuries. I should be safe. I don't think there are any villagers here. Go. I will be all right. Perhaps my destiny was only to lead you to the Anne.
Is there anything else I need to know about the temple?
It was designed to protect the Anne from those who would steal it, or do harm to it. Namely, the Tevinter Imperium.
What sort of dangers are we talking about here?
I'm not sure. The legends were never very specific on that point. Only the faithful shall lay eyes on the sacred ashes. Death and misfortune await the unbeliever. The Maker's gaze has fallen on Andraste's final resting place. He weeps for his beloved, and his wrath at her betrayers endures.
So it is the wrath of the Maker that strikes men down?
That is what the legend says, and the Maker may indeed watch this place. Read between the lines, however, and you'll understand that it is merely a simple truth draped in hyperbole and metaphor. After all, no one wants to hear Willie toiled for many a year to perfect the curious mechanisms that would send a sharpened spike up the arse of the unwary intruder.
Cunning.
I think my decision to stay here was the best one, don't you?
Try not to get in trouble.
I'll be right here if you need me. Now I need something to write on.
Oh, I've got access to 2 specializations. Well, I definitely want a champion, but I suppose I could get Templar as well. Reaver does damage to me in exchange for doing more damage, I think. And Berserker, I think, sacrifices defenses. So both these things, bad. Templar abilities. Boost magic from area. Bonus to mental resistance. Better attacks against mages, sure. Right? Trap Seeker, you go first. Ah, goody, some cultists.
I shall do it.
It's not much of a fight. What do I actually have to watch out for then, I wonder? Needs a key. Nothing hiding in the library. Hey, a scroll of Banastor. Got enough to complete that quest. found some scrolls in a language that you cannot decipher. You've taken them with you in hopes that someone you encounter on your travels will be able to translate them. Need a historian of some sort.
As you wish.
It's done.
Missed one. Oh, missed two. Bronto.
Direct me. Wipe them out. Begin the onslaught.
That pommel strike comes up pretty fast.
Trap right ahead.
Whoosh!
done.
More banister. I guess I've got enough to actually use for something besides handing in. Oh jeez. I'm not watching what I'm doing. God, so many guys. God, so much damage. cut it close, but we did it.
You need me? Right away.
Penalty to will? Whatever. Penalty to damage is like the reason I have you here, though.
Right away.
Ow.
I shall do it. I see.
Oh, got a key for that other door? Need a different key to get into that one. This appears to be a path, but maybe it's a shortcut that I can open from the other side. Oh, more guys here.
I am ready.
As you wish.
Ow. And she's dead. This fucking mages, man.
How excellent!
defense. I can deal with that. I like the damage. Really don't want them to have a good time, do they? More keys. Well, it seems like there's something important in the next room. But I'm getting a bit tired, so this might be a good point to call it off for the night. Ugh. Oh boy. Thank you very much for stopping by. We should be back here again tomorrow for some more Dragon Age Origins. Until then, though, take care and have yourself a good night.